Kvaden when e-commerce meets crypto, AI, and the future. Or how one crypto project is about to remake all of internet shopping and make trillions while doing it. Look, if you haven't heard about Kvaden by 2025, this is a good time to catch up. Because we're not talking about just another crypto token that could crash tomorrow. This is an entire ecosystem designed to solve problems that every single one of us has experienced while shopping online: slow payments, ridiculous fees, sketchy sellers, the inability to try clothes on when you're buying them remotely. And here's the wild part: Kvaden is trying to solve this by riding three massive trends simultaneously: cryptography, artificial intelligence, and virtual reality. Sounds like science fiction? Let's break it down. What is Kvaden actually? Kvaden isn't just a token. It's a project that wants to become the global platform for e-commerce, where you buy real goods and virtual items, and everything is paid for in crypto. The core idea: create a massive digital shopping center, digital mall, where instead of visiting a boring website, you enter a hyper-realistic 3D environment. You walk through stores, try on clothes in a virtual fitting room, chat with your personal AI shopping assistant who knows your taste, and buy stuff that gets delivered to your actual house in the real world. This is called phygital commerce, a blend of physical and digital. Here's a concrete example: you're in the digital mall trying on Nike sneakers in a virtual fitting room on your digital avatar. They fit perfectly, you pay 50 Kardehn tokens through Kvaden Pay, and in 3 days the actual physical sneakers arrive at your door. No guessing about sizes, no hassle with returns. Digital mall, now this is cool. Imagine if Amazon had a baby with Roblox. They added serious AI and blockchain to the mix. That's basically what Kvaden Digital Mall is. Here's what's actually there. 1. Virtual try-on technology. AI analyzes your size, your body shape, your style, and shows you exactly how clothes will look on you, in real time, photorealistically. This is huge because right now 20 to 30% of items bought online get returned simply because they didn't fit right. If Kvaden eliminates that problem through AR and virtual fitting rooms, that means fewer returns, cheaper for sellers, and way more convenient for shoppers. 2. Personal AI shopping assistant. Every user gets a virtual personal assistant. This AI analyzes your purchase history, your preferences, your behavior in the app, and starts recommending products you'll actually love. It's not just, people who bought X also bought Y, like on Amazon. This is genuinely intelligent AI that understands your style, your budget, your seasonal needs. Instead of you scrolling through 500 items for 30 minutes, AI brings you 5 perfect recommendations. 3. Blockchain reputation, decentralized merchant credibility. This is the really important part. On Kvaden, every single seller gets an immutable rating recorded on the blockchain. What does that mean? The entire transaction history of each seller, their return percentage, verified reviews, it's all public and unchangeable. You can see exactly whether a seller is honest or a scammer. No fake reviews, no rating manipulation, everything's on chain. 4. Phygital equals real goods, digital experience. The coolest part: the stuff you buy in Digital Mall is actually real. Not NFTs, not virtual skins. Real sneakers, real jackets, real electronics, all delivered to your house through Kvaden's global supply chain. But the entire experience is 100% digital. You walk through a virtual shopping center, try things on in AR, pay in crypto, and real merchandise shows up at your door. The Kvaden token, Kardehn, and the ecosystem, what's the point? This is a really important moment. Kardehn isn't a speculative token. It's a utility token, meaning it actually does something inside the ecosystem. Here's what it actually does. 1. Primary platform currency. All transactions in Digital Mall happen in Kardehn, or other supported cryptos like Bitcoin and Ethereum, but Kardehn is primary. This means every time you buy something, you're using Kardehn. This creates constant demand for the token because if you want to shop, you need to hold Kardehn. 2. Access to premium features. Kardehn holders get exclusive access to premium platform features. Early access to new products and deals. Premium digital mall features. The ability to buy virtual real estate inside digital mall itself. Yeah, you can own a virtual store in a virtual shopping center and earn money from it. Purchase discounts. 3. Governance rights. Kardehn holders have a voice in how the platform evolves. What new features should we add? How should we adjust fees? The community of token holders decides. 4. Rock bottom transaction fees. One of the biggest advantages of Kardehn is fees under 1 cent per transaction. This is possible because the blockchain infrastructure scales way more efficiently than traditional payment systems, Visa, PayPal, etc., which charge 2 to 3% on every transaction. Kardehn Pay, crypto's PayPal, but better. Running alongside Digital Mall is Kardehn Pay, a payment gateway for crypto. Think of it like Stripe or PayPal, but for cryptocurrencies. Any online store can integrate Kardehn Pay and start accepting crypto payments right now, without waiting for the whole world to adopt blockchain. Here's how it works. Customer pays in any crypto, BTC, ETH, BNB, USDC, Kardehn. Kardehn Pay converts everything to the needed currency through KCLP, Kardehn Currency Looping Protocol, an algorithm that scans hundreds of exchanges to find the best rate. Seller gets paid in seconds with fees under 1 cent. No middlemen, no delays. This changes everything for international trade. Instead of waiting 3 to 5 days for bank transfers between countries and losing 5 to 10% to fees, you get paid instantly. Kardehn Card, bringing crypto into the real world. Here's another killer feature, Kardehn Card, a physical or digital card that works as a bridge between crypto and the real world. Imagine this, you're holding bitcoins, you don't want to sell them, why would you when they might be worth more, but you want to actually spend them. Kardehn Card lets you use crypto like a normal Visa card at any store. It converts crypto to fiat on the fly and charges your account. This is incredibly useful for people who believe in crypto's future but live in the real world where you actually need real money. AI and machine learning, this isn't just pretty graphics. Kardehn is investing seriously in AI, and this isn't just marketing hype. Here's what the AI actually does. Fraud detection, AI monitors the behavior of every user and seller to catch fraud before it happens. Supply chain optimization, AI optimizes global supply chains so products get delivered faster and cheaper. Personalization, every user sees a completely different digital mall because it's fully personalized to their preferences. It's not like Amazon where the algorithm just shows you recommendations. The entire interface, all products, every offer is rebuilt for you in real time. Real problems that Kardehn actually solves. Look, it all sounds nice, but let's be real, why do we need this? 1. Massive e-commerce fees. Right now Shopify takes 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. Visa charges 1.5 to 2% on international payments. That's huge money, especially if you're a small seller. Kardehn promises less than 1 cent. 2. Slow international payments. Want to send money from the US to India? You wait 3 to 5 days and lose 5 to 10% to bank fees and currency conversion. Kardehn promises instant settlement. 3. Fraudulent sellers. Every day on Alibaba, eBay, Amazon, people buy counterfeits or receive items that don't match the description. Kardhehn's blockchain-based reputation system makes this much harder to pull off. 4. Returns nightmare. 30% of online purchases get returned just because the size didn't fit or the item looks different from the photo. Kardhehn's virtual try-on fixes that problem. 5. Terrible UX for crypto. Most people need 20 clicks to buy something with crypto, create a wallet, transfers, conversions, and a bunch of other steps. Kardehn simplifies it to 2 clicks. The roadmap, what's coming in 2025 to 2026. As of December 2025, here's what has already happened. Listings on Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, and Kraken. This is massive because it means anyone can buy Kardehn through the most trusted crypto exchanges. Digital Mall Live, the virtual shopping center, is already live and you can buy stuff there right now. Kardehn Pay integration, the payment gateway, is available for integration on other platforms. The plans for the near future look like this. Expansion into Southeast Asia, tourism, entertainment industry. Launch of Kardehn Card. Open API for third-party developers, anyone can build apps on the platform. Deeper AI integration, better recommendations, better fraud detection. Support for more crypto assets, more tokens you can use. The real risks, let's be honest here. I don't want to be too much of a cheerleader, so here are the actual risks. 1. Execution risk. It all sounds great on paper, but actually building a global e-commerce platform with AI, blockchain, and 3D graphics is incredibly hard. Plenty of crypto projects promise the moon and quietly shut down. 2. Regulation. Crypto payments exist in a gray area in most countries. If regulators crack down, Kardehn could slow down significantly. 3. Competition. Amazon, eBay, Alibaba, these are giants with trillions in market cap. They're watching crypto and AI too. Kardehn needs to be fast and excellent to compete. 4. Token dilution. If developers issue too many new Kardehn tokens, the price tanks. You need to monitor this. 5. Technical problems. High-quality 3D rendering requires serious computing power. If the platform lags or is slow, people will just use Amazon. What this actually means for you. If you're an investor, Kardehn is a long-term game. This isn't a quick pump and dump. If you believe the future of e-commerce will be crypto-oriented and AI-powered, then Kardehn could be interesting as a long-term hold. But this is high risk, high reward. If you're an online seller, Kardehn Pay could be perfect for starting to accept crypto payments without building your own infrastructure. Fees under 1 cent seriously improve your margins. If you're a crypto holder, Kardehn Card lets you actually use your crypto in real life without selling it. That's more freedom. If you just love shopping, Digital Mall with an AI assistant and virtual try-ons is genuinely convenient. Especially for clothes where size matters. Plus you get security through blockchain. The bottom line, is this real or just more hype? Look, Kardehn is a real project with real functionality. This isn't just an idea on a white paper. Digital Mall works, Kardehn Pay works, the token is listed on top for exchanges. But that doesn't guarantee success. Crypto is full of ideas that sounded great but didn't catch on. Kardehn needs to prove that people actually want to shop through crypto and 3D interfaces, not just stick with normal Amazon. My take? If this actually works, it could be one of the biggest projects in crypto. Because e-commerce is a $1 trillion industry, and if Kardehn captures even 1% of that market, it'll be enormous. But the probability this works perfectly? Not super high. So treat this like a venture investment, only put in money you can afford to lose. But if it does work out, the upside is serious. Keep an eye on Kardehn, watch how they execute their roadmap, monitor how their user base grows. Judge them by these metrics and you'll know if this is the real deal or not.